Most young men and women will never have experienced as much in just 7 weeks. This is basic training Royal Navy style. They've learnt masses since they left their civilian lives behind and came to Cornwall. I'm on my way to HMS Raleigh to see the latest recruits. They're now 8 weeks into their course. And that means a trip to Triumph Squadron. For a large dose of survivability training.
Alright, first of all, check for response. Hello? Hello?
It all starts with vital first aid knowledge. Instructors Keith and Nathan giving them the info they need to save lives.
Casualty, casualty, casualty! Casualty in the first aid room! Hello? Hello?
I'm really pleased with how it's going so far. We've still got a little bit more to do, so hopefully we can carry it on with the rest of the training.
Keeping count?
Yeah. As you can hear, they just get louder and louder with how much they're getting into it, and hopefully they're finding it enjoyable.
You're going to be likely to put in situations like this on a day-to-day basis whilst you're on board a ship, and obviously everyone needs to know how to save someone's life if it comes down to it at the end of the day.
2, 1.
Working as a team for the last 7 weeks, being a team worker is like basically all it's about. So when we first got here, it was like everyone's just trying to get to know each other. It's very intensive. Everyone's like bickering and stuff. But as the weeks go by, you can really see that everyone's like pulling together, becoming a team, all in one boat, sort of.
The first 7 weeks of my training was very interesting, especially coming from a Commonwealth country, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you know. You got to adapt to the climate, you know, new surrounding and stuff. But it's very interesting. I got, you know, everyone was helpful, helping me here. So, and it, you know, it was at the time it was hard, but you know, you build your mentality and you get back to do it. So it was very good. Honestly, it was very good.
A busy day ends, but tomorrow it's assessment time. Their newly acquired skills put to the test.
I think we're feeling all well. Yeah. We've all worked practice beforehand as well, which is good. So yeah.
And how important do you think this sort of training is?
Very important, because if something happened on the ship, we'll all be trained to do it.
Yeah. I think it's your time to go. In you go.
Thank you.
Off you go.
Let's go, 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 go. Go! Now, go, go, go! Don't relax! Come on! Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it!
How are they getting on then?
Yeah, they're going well. So far we had every group passing, so that obviously reflects good on Keith as well as me as the instructors. So we're pretty happy with that. If you're not already aware, that as you've done your first aid exam, you've all passed, so well done. Give yourselves a little round of applause.
So how was that?
It was good, yeah, really enjoyable. There was a couple of bits where I was a bit like, oh, what am I doing? But no, it was good. Good experience.
Got qualifications in healthcare and things, but it's like just refreshing, it feels good. And also being with everyone else and being able to help those that sometimes had a little bit of a, oh, what am I doing? But also I know I had those as well.
The E, extent, and the last L. Location. You lucky thing, you. That was easy, wasn't it? What do you need me to bring back, Robson?
Yeah, always really pleased. It's quite tough. There's a huge amount of recruits coming through Raleigh every week now. So we've got 60 plus this week again. So trying to keep them engaged throughout the whole process is a task in itself. They might end up being that person who finds somebody.
Tonight's fiery sunset shot replaced by fire itself. And it's damage to ships that take centre stage in their training now, stopping floods and the dangers of fire. This simulates a flash fire. That's a sudden but intensive fire caused by the ignition of air and a combustible substance. These fires are known as high heat, short intensity but rapidly moving flames. The recruits are wearing anti-flash protection, which is common practice on ships during operations. Now they know why. We'll come back to fire in a minute. First though, water. More specifically, how to stop it disabling or sinking a ship that's suffered damage, like this one.
Don't be scared of it, it's a bit of wood. It has no feelings.
Wooden blocks, wedges and beams are all used to stop leaks.
Where your wooden washer is, it's not middle, alright? It's got some things have to be quite precise because otherwise you're going to get water coming out of here and water coming out there if it's not precise.
All around this mock-up of a ship are different sorts of damage, which the recruits learn to deal with using an array of equipment. To the classroom. Week 8 is a mix of lectures and practical. Here we're back talking fire. A blaze on a ship can be catastrophic. It's the duty and responsibility of every member of the ship to be able to fight fires the right way. So the classroom training's done for now. Time for the recruits to try the practical. Ever wondered why water is often not just used to tackle the flames, but also to cool other areas? This is why. This represents a ship's bulkhead. The cooling water stops it failing. When it's taken away, a potential disaster. Basic but vital stuff, this. From how to handle a hose to put out a blaze, to the dangers of pressurised water.
One's using the spray and the other one will have 2 nozzles and the other person.
Yeah, it's been really interesting today. Obviously it's a really important aspect of training because stuff that can actually happen on a ship and everyone in the ship's company needs to know what to do in this scenario.
Filling fire extinguishers to understand what type should be used and where. 8 weeks into their training, the recruits have really bonded, training, eating and living together just like it'll be on ship.
It's been alright, hard but rewarding. Got lots of pride doing it. And being in a mess with 30 people, at first it's a bit daunting, but now we're just like brothers, we do everything together.
This course doesn't try to sugarcoat what the Royal Navy life could be like, and indeed it really opens up the possibility of worst case scenarios, like, for example, if you're serving out at sea and there's a chemical attack. That's where this kit could save your life. 3.
So the phase 1 recruits are up here. They're being their initial issue of their GSRs, so they're going to go through how to build it up, how to maintain the servicing on there, and obviously at the end we're going to do a test to make sure that they work correctly, and then a deliberate exposure to CS gas.
There are filters to fit to the general service respirator, straps to wrangle. It has to be spot on or it won't work. If it doesn't work, the gas will get you.
Yeah, 100%. So you got to take your time, make sure everything is well fitted because it's your life in place here. So it protects your life, so you got to take your time, make sure everything's in place.
It's a bit weird. It's a little bit harder to breathe, but I think you just get used to it after a while. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty normal once you get used to it. But at first it's sort of a weird concept because you're not actually breathing like you're used to. But yeah, generally it's quite a comfortable fitting mask. So.
The instructors make sure there's a good vacuum seal and use a strong smelling vapour, think pear drops or nail varnish, to see if anything creeps in.
No, all good. Gas, gas, gas!
So the masks are functional, now putting them on. Quickly. The only way to learn, repetition.
Gas, gas, gas!
Like with everything on this course, following classroom comes practical, and they're going to expose to CS gas in this special building.
Happy? Happy? 1, 2, 3.
So they're going in there, they're getting a taste of the environment that could potentially happen. They're seeing how good the equipment actually works, so it gives them a good insight to like what they're going to be carrying around with them for the rest of their careers, basically, and how well it works. And then obviously the consequences if it doesn't work, and the correct drills that they've been learning all day. So I feel like it's gone pretty well with them today.
At the end of their time in the building, the masks come off. This may seem harsh or even unnecessary, but how else can you 100% prove to someone that their respirator is completely effective other than by showing what it's like to be without one?
Okay, breathe. What's your service number? What's your branch?
Aircraft handler.
And your surname?
Burns.
Burns, you moved on.
Right, down this way, mate. Right, walk it off.
Right, breathe normally, try and keep your eyes open, just get the wind in it on the road, yeah? Right, follow the path down, turn right.
I think that was definitely surprising. I thought I'd be able to hack it a bit better, but no, it was pretty tough, won't lie, yeah.
What describe the sensation?
I don't smoke, but I'd imagine it's like smoking 20 cigarettes and then trying to go about your day. Your throat's scratchy, you can't really like speak properly. Yeah, it's horrible, yeah, I don't like
that. Okay, it was bad. It was really bad. I can feel my face burning right now.
Pace it up and down, try and get the wind in your face, you clear it, keep your eyes open, don't touch your face.
Offering a second go if you'd like one.
No, hell no. I can't.
Fast on. To line left turn. Double block time. Forward, twice back. Onto the left. Onto the left. Onto the left.
The training we've seen comes towards the end of their Phase 1 time at HMS Raleigh. Soon they'll be passing out and heading on to Phase 2 training, and their Royal Navy careers will really start to get underway. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.